Hello student, I am again back with my online video class. Now before I start my class, I have one request to all of you that if you like my lecture and the presentation, please do subscribe my channel. The topic that I am going to teach is called Landforms of the Earth. Now before I teach you this topic in detail, you have to understand the meaning of two words. First one is called geomorphology. This word is derived from three words. Geo means earth, morph means form, and ology means science. So it is the systematic study of the earth's relief feature, or we can say landform. Next one is orogeny. This word is derived from two words. Oro means mountain and geny means formation. The process of mountain building or formation is called orogeny. In the subject geomorphology, we classify landforms into different orders. Now I will explain you about those orders. That is first order, second order and third order. Under first order we have continent and ocean basin, or we can say floor of the ocean. Under second order we have mountain, plateau, plain and submarine relief features, means underwater relief features under the water of ocean, like submarine bridges, trenches and guyos. Under third order we have small regional features like canyon, moraines and sand dunes. All the landforms of third order are part of second order landform. So in this particular topic, that is called landform, I am going to teach you basically about the three second order landform. First one is called mountain, second one is called plateau and third one is called plain. Now in this particular lecture I am going to teach you about mountain, and in the second part of this video lecture I am going to teach you about plateaus and plain. So what is mountain? What do you mean by the word mountain? A mountain is a triangular shaped landform with broad base and sharp pointed peak with steep slope. So you can imagine the shape of a triangle which is similar to the shape of the mountain, as you can see in this particular picture, that this particular relief feature which is called mountain, it roughly looks like a triangle that have a broad base, pointed peak and steep side slopes. Now we are familiar with the term hill along with mountain. So what is the basic difference between hill and mountain? We classify hill and mountain on the basis of height. If the height is more than 600 meters, we call it mountain. And of course, the topmost part of the mountain, that is called peak, it should be pointed. On the other hand, if the height is less than 600 meters, then we call it hill. And unlike mountain, the upper part of the hill is rounded in shape. Now I will talk about some recent mountain building periods. First one is Caledonian period. What is Caledonian period? This period includes the mountain system which are about 350 million years old, or which are formed about 350 million years ago. It includes raised mountain of Scotland and Scandinavia. The second period is called the Hercynian period. It includes the mountain system which are about 240 million years old. I again repeat, which are about 240 million years old, like Ural Mountain, Harz Mountain in Germany. And the last one, which is the most recent period of mountain building, is called the Alpine period. It is only 30 million years old. It includes large size old mountains like Alps, Himalayas and Rocks. So in nutshell, if I say that as per the syllabus of ICSE examination, you have to study about the three periods of mountain building. First one is the Caledonian period, second one is the Hercynian period, and third one is the Alpine period. Types of mountain. What are the types of mountain? Well, on the basis of formation, we have classified mountain into three types. The first one is called fold mountain. Fold mountains are formed due to compressional forces. The mechanism of formation is also called folding. Now, what is compressional forces? You have to understand this. If you observe in this diagram, you will find that there are two arrows that I am encircling. These two arrows indicate the direction of compressional force. This particular force is operating towards a common point from a opposite direction. So as a consequence, due to compressional force, the land surface, the horizontal layer of rocks, as you can see over here, the horizontal layer of rocks, it get folded or it develop wrinkle, and as a consequence we have fold mountain. Now fold mountain have two parts. The first part is called anticline. Now what is anticline? What is anticline? The upfolded part, which is actually the fold mountain, is called anticline, and the downfolded part, which is the valley that lies in between the two mountains, is called syncline. So a fold mountain basically composed of two parts. One is called anticline, another is called syncline. Now, how does plate tectonic theory defines the formation of fold mountain, or how does this theory explain the formation of fold mountain? According to the plate tectonic theory, crust of earth is divided into various segments called plates. Now when these segments move with respect to each other and converge, that means when these segments move towards each other, then their edge get folded to form the fold mountain. Now let me explain it with the help of the given diagram. Look at this diagram. You see, the arrow indicate the direction in which two segments of the continental crust, the two segments of the earth crust is moving towards each other. One segment of the earth crust is called Indian plate and another segment is called Eurasian plate. When these two segments of the earth crust is moving towards each other, at that time the edge of the crust or the edge of the plate is getting folded. And as a consequence, we have the Himalayas mountain range. All the major fold mountains of the world are located at the boundary of the two segments of the earth crust which are known as plate. And this boundary where two segments of the earth crust, that is plate, coming and converging are known as convergent plate boundary. So fold mountains are associated with convergent plate boundary. Well, now how do we classify the fold mountain? Those fold mountains which are located at the coast of Pacific Ocean, like Andes Mountain, Great Dividing Range. All these fold mountain belongs to the group of circum-Pacific belt of mountain. On the other hand, the mountain like Himalaya, Zagros, Karakoram, all these mountain ranges, they belongs to the mid-continental group or belt of mountains. So we have two belt or group of fold mountain. One belongs to circum-Pacific belt or group, another belongs to mid-continental belt or group. And all these fold mountains are formed due to convergence of different segments of earth crust or the different kind of plates. Now next one is block mountain. What is block mountain? As you can see in this particular diagram, that this mountain appear like a blocks. Some blocks have moved downwards, some blocks have moves downward, and some blocks have moves upward. The mechanism by which block mountain form is called normal fault or normal faulting. Now, unlike fold mountain, the force which is responsible for the formation of block mountain is called tensional force that act in opposite direction. And as a consequence, what happens? There is development of fracture or crack on the earth crust. And along this fracture line, what happens? The blocks of land either moves upward or the blocks of land moves downward. Now, the uplifted parts are called host or the block mountain, and the subsided parts, as you can see in this picture, are called ravines or rift valley. So this is block mountain. Now, block mountains in Europe. In the country which is known as Germany, in the southern part we have Black Forest Mountain. Let me show you again. We have Black Forest Mountain, which is an example of the block mountain. Now, residual mountain. What is residual mountain? As the term implies, residue means leftover part. Now, these mountains are formed as a result of denudation or erosion. The erosional work of wind, water and air are responsible for the formation of residual mountain. And due to the erosional work of all these agents, what happened? The original surface, it get eroded to form the residual mountain, which is much lower in height. Because after erosion, whatever part is left over, that leftover part together forms the residual mountains. In our country, India, in the northwestern part, Aravalli is an example of residual mountain. So with this, I finished my video lecture over here. Hopefully you have liked the lecture. Now before I end my video lecture, I have one request to you, that if you have any kind of queries, please do message in my WhatsApp number, that is 6290811161. Or you can do one thing, you can put your queries in the comment box of my YouTube channel. Thank you.